About time that we installed this exhaust for the S13. I bought it for a few months now, and I haven't installed it yet because I'm trying to get the suspension work done and that power steering, all of that, before I install the exhaust. But yeah, so today we're finally gonna be installing this exhaust. This is a Spec D tuning. I got it from K2 Industry. So it's nothing too crazy, it's just some cheap exhaust. I don't have the exhaust on this car as of right now, so that's why I needed something on the car. And right now the car is running a little rough, and it's running kind of lean, actually, really lean. So I'm trying to figure out the leaning issue, but right now I have no exhaust on, so I want to put it on and see if that fixes the lean issue. If not, then I'm gonna have to dive deeper into the car. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing today. Get the exhaust on, and I'm kind of excited to hear how it sounds. This car, when I bought it, had a stock exhaust, so it's kind of quiet. I don't know how this car sounds on aftermarket exhaust, but I'm really excited. I see something protruding out here. Looks like the exhaust hanger. No big deal. I just hope the exhaust itself is not damaged. But yeah, let's get this thing opened up. Got the exhaust out of the box. Also came with the installation guide as well. So let's go ahead and take off these wrappers and inspect them, make sure there's no damage or dent. As far as any damage, I do not see any damages, so that's a relief. There's some scratches here and there, but they're all minor scratches. So, but yeah. So this is a 3-inch stainless steel exhaust, catback exhaust, 3-inch piped and 4-inch tips. So yeah, man. For the price, I think it's kind of worth it. Just visually, the appearance wise, the welds are decent, and you know, the real test is how it sounds on the car. That's the main concern. But regardless if it sounds good or bad, I mean, I still have an exhaust, so that's all that matters. But yeah, man, I'll give you guys a look around. I wanted to get the dual tips, but they only had the single tip, so maybe later for my next exhaust I'll get a dual tip, HKS or something, or ready. Yeah, it's pretty sick, man. And they also come with hardwares, nuts and bolts and gasket on both sides. This one too. So yeah, for the price, man, came with everything. Can't complain. But yeah, let's get this onto the car. Just clean up so I can get the S13 onto the lift. So I got the car in the lift, and it should be a straightforward install because everything is pretty much off the car. I do have a aftermarket. I believe this is truss downpipes. It's a 3-inch. So this is where the new exhaust is kind of mocked up to. So there's a few things that's missing in the back, like the location for the exhaust hanger. Some of them broke off, but I can always fab up another one, so no big deal. But yeah, let's get to it. Guys, so a few minutes in and we've already ran into our first problem. This new exhaust kit does not line up with this truss downpipes. So here, let me set the camera down and show you guys. Alright, so the front piece of this exhaust does not line up. So I line up with the downpipe, but on the other end, it does not line up towards the back of the exhaust, the other back side of the exhaust. So I feel like there's got to be something right here, like a test pipe or the cap. The stock exhaust here. I was thinking of removing the stock catalytic converter and just install this in place. I don't know if this is gonna work. If it does, then I'll probably get a similar length test pipe, but this is my only option left. I was kind of worried that this exhaust might be for the single overhead cams, which this is my second set of exhausts. Freaking damn plane. Hey, shut up! Sorry about the plane noise. We're in the industrial area. But what was I saying? Yeah, so it's my second set of exhaust. The first time I bought it from a guy here locally. Turned out it was the single overhead. And I'm pretty sure this new exhaust is for double overhead cams as well. But I ran into the same issues with the previous exhaust that I bought. So I'm kind of worried that this might be for the single overhead as well. But I'm gonna install the old cat first, and if that doesn't work, then I guess I'm gonna have to sell it again. But we'll find out in just a little bit. Spray some lubricant on there and just let it sit for a little bit. Oh, that was easy. Alright y'all, so I got the stock cat back on, and I'm gonna throw this exhaust back on and see if it fits. If it doesn't, then I'll probably have to make a custom exhaust or something. Looks like it's gonna fit. Ow! Oh. Will it fit? gosh. Look, you're telling me all this time all I needed was the stock cat in order to make this exhaust work. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. I had the same issue with the last exhaust that I bought, and turns out all I needed was the stock exhaust. I'm sorry, the stock cat. And it bolts right up. Captain.
Yo.
It works.
Oh, the stock downpipe?
The stock cat.
Oh, stock cat, that's what it is.
Oh my gosh, man. I had the same issue. I ran into the same issue with the previous exhaust. I didn't know I needed this.
Shit, damn. Well, at least it smells better.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You can run
I'm so scared.
That's cool. You can run it here and not get like sick.
Dude.
Cool.
So now all I need is just a test pipe right here.
Yeah, like a test pipe to read that.
Oh my gosh, man.
And you can get the.
I was about to return this.
Yeah,
Not return, but like sell it on the marketplace.
Oh,
But
very
damn, man.
nice.
It's perfect. There you go. I'm so happy
cool.
now. I'm
Yeah.
so stoked for this. Oh.
Cool.
There you have it, guys. All I needed was this dumb, stupid cat right here. Jeez, I was about to return this exhaust, man. Well, now I know what I needed. I just need to get a test pipe in place of this cat. And then I should have a full exhaust, full aftermarket exhaust. Yeet yeet. Tip's a little bit too short though, because my bumper is like actually sticking out about 2-3 inch. So I'm probably gonna add like an extension right here, probably weld an extended pipe just to push out the exhaust just a little bit, and or I'll probably just get a dual tip because I do want to get a dual tip. So we'll see, but for now at least I have an exhaust on, because I didn't have any exhaust and the whole shop was just smelling like fuel. So let's go. Alright y'all, so I just took the exhaust back off because I just pretty much installed it just to make sure that it fits. So it does fit, which is a relief. So I'm going to be replacing the old exhaust gasket with the new one here, and then we can start tightening it down. Can't wait to hear how it sounds, really. Alright, so I'm going to install this and the exhaust back on. I'm going to need 2 hands for this though. Got all the exhaust pipes installed with new exhaust gaskets. Everything's all tightened down. But the only thing that is that, like I said in the beginning of the video, there's a missing exhaust bushings here, exhaust hanger. But this is no big deal. I can always fab up a exhaust hanger. Same for the back. You can see, I still gotta take this out. Oh, there you go. This side. So yeah, that just kind of leaves off with these 2 exhaust hangers on the side. I might have an exhaust bracket somewhere. I just don't know where I put it. But as of right now, the exhaust is just holding on from this exhaust hanger here, the bushing. So that's the only thing that's holding up the exhaust as of right now. So I gotta fab up something real quick and maybe go through my 240 parts and see if I still have the exhaust hanger. Yeah, so everything seems to line up just fine, except I just have to get a new test pipe, which is no big deal. As long as it bolts up, that's all that matters for me. So yeah, there's no clearance issues whatsoever. Everything seems to be lining up just fine. But yeah, you know what? Let's get a sound test. I'm gonna put the car down and then start them up. Real excited for this. This exhaust came with a silencer, and I have it on right now, so I'm gonna try to do a sound test with the silencer and without. And as you guys can see just how much far in the exhaust tip is, so I'm gonna have to extend it out about a few millimeters, just maybe flush with this bumper or maybe sticking out just a little bit. Damn it, battery died. I gotta let it charge for a little bit. Shucks. In the meantime, I still have this stock exhaust. If anybody wants it, and if you're based in Honolulu, come pick it up. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have a new rear bumper on. It's not the BN bumper anymore. This is a Vertex bumper. But yeah, I try to be sneaky with it because I'm actually going a different route with the body kit. I'm slowly sourcing my own body kit right now. It's not gonna be, it's like a mixture of different brands, so it's not gonna be one brand, the whole body kit. But yeah, I'm slowly sourcing them, and I try to be sneaky with it just by installing it one by one. I don't know if you guys seen on the front fender, it's also a silver bumper, but in fiberglass. So right now I'm trying to get new, what do you call it? Actually, I have the D-Max rear quarter. I'm going to be installing that, and I'm going to be getting the vented front fender as well. I do have a Fitment. No, Origin front bumper. I have that, and I already mocked it up. So once I get all of my kits ready, I'm gonna start making a video again, mocking up the new kit. But yeah, spoiler alert. But yeah, while we wait, I'm probably gonna help my one of the tenants here. He's just cleaning up the shop. I'm still trying to rearrange some stuff and sell. That's Captain. He's one of the tenants here is renting with me. He's cleaning up. He just got all of his toolboxes in here. So we're still trying to go through the shop and clean up as we go. But so far it's looking better than what it was before. Yep. I think she should be charged up enough for the crank. Let's give it a try. All right. prefer my car to sound a tad bit louder, but this should work for now. At least I won't get pulled over with this exhaust. Alright guys, so shortly after installing the stock cat, I was scrolling through Facebook Marketplace and I came upon this test pipe for the S13. I could not find anywhere this online. There's not a whole lot of company that sells test pipe. Most of them were discontinued. I think this is the ISR one. But yeah, I picked up the test pipe the next day. So this is the second day of the exhaust installation. Picked it up next day and here it is. It looks pretty good. I was gonna fab up my own test pipe, but just to save myself some time and the trouble, I went ahead and bought this. It would have costed me the same amount of buying the pipe and weld it versus buy one that's already welded for me. I'm going to do a sound test with the stock cat and the new exhaust, and then I'm going to install this test pipe and compare the sound. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap up for today's video. It's a short video. The exhaust sounds a bit too quiet for my taste. I prefer my car a bit louder, but not obnoxious loud. But like I said, this is just a cheap exhaust that I needed for the time until I can get my hands on like a better exhaust. But yeah, this is gonna work for me for now. But yeah, like always, like, subscribe. If you guys have any questions, just hit me up on Instagram or just comment down below. So see you guys in the next video.